Is he redefining journalism using social media?
Sincerely, he's mocking all of us. He's mocking all of us. You can't find investigative journalism anywhere any longer, especially the kind that David Hundeyin is doing. I am on Twitter every minute. I read everything that young man writes. And you could see that societies up there, outside of Nigeria, are giving regards to that young man.
First, they will discredit you. They will shout at you. They will heap insult and abuses against you. But their aim is to drag you to that level so that you can join the queue. Thank God for David Hundeyin that first ran away from this mortuary of dreams and cemetery of ideas. This place that buries talents while they are still alive and ends passion effortlessly. He ran away, and today he is a celebrated figure around the world. Many international societies are yearning and praying to have someone like David Hundeyin in their system, helping them to put an extra eye on the running of things. But here in Nigeria, the quack, mediocre journalism we have, they are creating all forms of attack. They are the one even writing and helping the federal government realize that they need to silence a man like this. You know the idea? The idea is to show that everybody remain on the same level, the same pedestal, the same order. They don't like anything exceptional. See, mediocrity kills exceptionalism. And that's what these guys do in this country. Mediocre journalists, mediocre broadcasters that cannot do common verification, that cannot even bear the cat. When was the last time we heard about whistleblowing investigation? If not for David, we will not be where we are now. A man took a personal pain, beyond passion, to say, I don't care if this will take my life, but my job, I will not rest. What does the Nigerian University teach? They are still teaching analog journalism. And so there are Nigerians who are saying that Rufai is asking too many questions. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know what journalism is? Do you know what broadcasting is? The fourth estate of the realm. Do you know what that means? But the problem with us is that we are so quick to be comfortable, quick to be convenient. We like who is that mediocre because we're in a mediocre society. We enjoy that relatively peaceful environment. We don't like stress. We don't want to do more than what people are doing. We want to live, we want to have a society like what we have in the first world nations. But we are not ready to pay the price in all. I'm not just talking about David is the one being celebrated now. Where are we going to have teachers, lecturers, professors? Thank God for the woman that created that opportunity for Alex Oti to become governor of Abia State. What did Mahmood do as professor, as INEC chair? What did all these other professors that sat in as various returning officers and commissioners for INEC in the last election? Those days, there's a level of education you acquire. You say you will no longer be scared. You cannot dare because light brings boldness and courage. But these days, the more you go up in the order of light, knowledge, the more you become subsidized to small gifts. A millionaire, 2 million naira can confuse some of our guys. Look at what lawyers, look at what judges are doing. If not for Judge Nancy Madonado, what would he have achieved if that matter was brought before? Just imagine for a second that matter is brought before a Nigerian judge. Look at the judges we had at the Court of Appeal, the presidential election petition court, that we are shouting on petitioners. They were say, are you expecting us to go and get evidence from the market? Should go to Wuse? Excuse me. God bless you, David. And I want all of you to share this video as a testament to the fact that we honor this young man who has done exceptionally well in his field, his choosing field. And we hope that Nigerians wake up to realize that this is what we want. Not the quack journalism and mediocre broadcasting that we have in this country, where everybody has been made to follow an order. The federal government is gagging the media, They decide the conversation, they decide the headlines. We hear that there are people in this country that write headlines for mainstream media to reporting their news. They write it like this. CSU authenticate. Excuse me. And I'm proud of this man. You are going to watch the rest of the video. He spoke well. He spoke well enough to show that we have a long way to go. If we want to have this country deepen, see, there are several things that will deepen the democracy and politics and quality governance of this country. One of them is journalism. You see that media space? No. Arise TV is not enough. This day newspaper is not enough. We need several of these TV stations that we put now, because most of you in the western part of this country, you now have issues with Arise. In fact, people are going to say that Rafael Oseni, Dele Farotimi, David Hundeyin, and a couple of all these other guys, but they George and some of these guys, they are outcasts. They are not true Yorubas, because they have decided to air their voice even against tribal dictatorship to say this is what we want. That's what we have. When presidential candidates they have their own media channels. Go and look at the nonsense happening on TVC. That's the worst TV channel ever in this country. Every conversation is about Tinubu trying to. Nobody can dare. Of course, Atiku has his own, so Tinubu has his own. Now let Peter Obi not get. That's where the problem started from. They saw the future. They started to get into the media space but guess what? Has it helped anything? What David has done to Tinubu's personal brand and reputation, as TVC with all the ace broadcasters they move, have they been able to correct that? I give them 1 year, they cannot correct the mess that this is going to affect, this is going to happen, that is happening now to Tinubu. Because you know what? Mediocre intelligence. They don't have trained, they are not trained beyond their level. The passion is dead. God bless you, David, and I want you to watch this video and share this video. May God help us to have 10 David Hundeyin in this country, 10 Rufai Oseni that can question authority, that can ask questions and put you on you cannot go to Rufai's interview session and not be ready. Whether you call it attack, whether you call it extra, you have to be ready. You should not appear before me. No wahala. Share this video and let it go around. God bless David, and God will keep blessing every single Nigerian that has contributed to the growth and development of this country. We are doing this at our life risk, at our life expense. But you see, may the glory of the latter be greater than the former. I'll catch you later.
Young man, David Hundeyin.
Yes.
Is he the redefining journalism using social media?
Sincerely, he's mocking all of us. He's mocking all of us. You can't find investigative journalism anywhere any longer, especially the kind that David Hundeyin is doing. I am on Twitter every minute. I read everything that young man writes, and you could see that societies up there outside of Nigeria are giving regards to that young man. They are giving him awards. They are recognizing him. They are encouraging him that, look, nobody has that kind of guts any longer. People are in a rat race for money now. They want to collect money from the presidency. They want positions. They want to curry favor. They want to be giving money, especially, and unfortunately, you also have newspaper houses, because of the economic downturn that newspaper houses are going through. Nobody can, because if a few days ago I saw a viral video of Governor Minister Wike, with his usual joke, saying that, I think it was at a function. He was commending them. He said he could see that all newspapers, all news and media houses are doing well. They are, commending his administration. That he knows that it's as a result of the advertorials that his government has been giving them, and that those who have not been captured, they should not bother very shortly. Because I remember Professor Adigo Agbaje and I wrote a joint paper some years ago where we talked about the fact that corporate compromise is the next phase of the brand envelope of the Nigerian media. You don't have to collect money, money, under the table from organization. when you write anything against a particular individual or an organization. They stifle you of adverts. And you know that if you pick a newspaper from the front page to the back page, you can't find advert there. That newspaper has run has run that paper for that day at a loss, because it's not the 250 naira that they sell the newspapers that is actually the cost of the newspaper.